How you feel today?
I feel great.
Oh, good.
Thank you for coming.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Al.
Yes.
Al, happy birthday. We're having a toast in your honor.
Can you show me what's this, Samantha? Okay, let's see.
Happy birthday! You look beautiful.
Oh, this is David and my wife. Yes, that's right. There we go.
And so we'll be at the compound and it's been having a party time.
We're hanging out. I want to look as good as you.
Talk? Tell me when. But you put me too close to the camera.
How do you know Albert?
Hi.
Hi. You guys married?
62
years.
Oh, wow. They are 60 years.
Oh, yeah? I said, I'm glad we beat somebody.
Your face on Happy birthday, Grandpa!
Hi. You must be brother of Laura?
Yes, I'm her brother. Yes. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Al.
I'm sure his is much more complex than
If everyone wants to come grab a glass of champagne, we're going to do toast. And then this one She was actually engaged to somebody else, and then my dad met her and was like, leave that other guy and come with me, and 3 months later they were married, and here they are. So I think that those are some of the secrets to his long life, and you know, he just loves his family and all of you so much, so thank you again, and happy birthday, Dad, I love you.
And I'm going to continue my toast to my beloved for this happy birthday. Can you hear me, Al? Yeah. You can hear me? Good. I just want to thank all of you for coming here. I want to wish Al the most. Our son Joel came from San Francisco with his daughter. Ben and his fiancee Taylor are over here. They're from Cincinnati. Whoa! And Hetty and Greg are from Greenville, South Carolina, where I'm missing Hetty and Greg. They came a long, long way. Jan and Don Haig are here from Texas, from Dallas. And Steve and June, I'm not seeing everybody, but Steve and June are here from Denver. Rena is here, there's Rena, from Greenville, South Carolina. Jan and David. Right there. Right behind me. Okay, they've come here from Florida. Brunya and Andy. Brunya's right here. There's Andy. They're from Florida. They came a long way. Anna and Darren. Where am I missing Anna and Darren? Way, way back there. Anna and Darren have come from San Francisco. And their sons, Avi and Noah. I don't know where they are. The little ones over here. Yes, absolutely. Getting ready for his bar mitzvah. And Lori and Anthony. Where are you? Tony. Yes.
Tony.
From Cincinnati. From Cincinnati. They came a long...
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
I met him in Cincinnati.
Gotcha. And Sally and Allison. Where's Sally?
Right here.
Sally, Allison, and where's Mark? Mark came all the way from Dallas as well. And then Beverly. Where's Beverly? I think she's sitting way over there. My first cousin Beverly. My Beverly and her daughter Wendy came all the way from Dallas as well. They are my first cousins. We grew up together, and they are graciously here today. I'm very appreciative. And her daughter Wendy is here with her. Frank Eichel, there's Frank. Frank from Virginia. He came from Virginia. And I think Aaron Eichel, where's it? Aaron came for the furthest away from Wisconsin, University of Wisconsin. Yay! So I have to thank you all for coming here to help us celebrate. This has been an amazing reunion for all of us, including all of our friends from the Chavurah, from our travel group, from the whole family. We really appreciate your coming here. So if anybody has anything they want to say,
Oh, here, David, you go first. Oh, okay. Real quick. So he did have the glass half full and always show up. But he was repetitive, and there were a few others. So one was two wrongs don't make a right. And so that's actually important, because a lot of people will say, well, they did it to us. It's okay for us to do it. No, Grandpa said, no, that's not true. And the other one was, oh shoot, this one is escaping me.
Don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good.
That's another good one. So Joel's right. He always says, don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good. So I think I'll cut out on that. Know how to exit on a high note.
Say happy birthday! Yay!
What's that?
Say happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Grandpa.
Well, you could see the impact that you've had, Al, on everyone. I'd like to offer a toast to you. I'd like to offer a toast to you, Albert, not just on my behalf. I want to start with my mom, Sylvia. I can't tell you how many times she said that growing up and throughout her life, how close she felt to you. And my dad, Albert, and Sylvia, they spent so many times going all across the country with you and Sara, and it meant everything to them, and I know to everyone else here. And and the things that I'm about to say that come from my heart, I know would come from all of your nephews and nieces, and all of us that you've brought into the world as we stand here today. And when I was thinking, well, so what is it that I would say to you on your 90th birthday? I would say you were always there when it mattered. And you are there when it matters. And I can remember probably one of my oldest memories is, and I told you this, was sitting on your knee as a very young boy, and you were there for my brothers, Andy and Danny as well. When I was in high school, I called you up. I was going to go what I called then out west. I had never been to California. Kids today, of course you've been everywhere. But at that time when I was in high school, I didn't even know what California was other than that it existed. And Albert, you invited me, and not just me, but my good friend Tom, California, but it's quintessential Albert Dreskin that you invited us to stay at your house for the summer. There was not a family event anywhere in the country that you and Sara did not attend, unless there was some who knows what reason where it also mattered. Otherwise, you were there. And when my parents celebrated their 50th anniversary, it was you and Sara who planned that party, and it meant so much to them. When my wife Jan suffered some illnesses, you were the one who was always calling. You and Sara would call me, call her, answer our questions. When my mom got ill, you were there in New York City. You were there in Albuquerque. You're always there when it matters. And so I would just say you've meant so much to us. And there is one secret weapon that you have, I will say, and that is Sara. Yes. You and Sara together spell happiness. You spell warmth. You spell family. You spell love. And so I offer this toast to Albert Dreskin, who's always there when it matters.
That's fine. Anyway, so I've been conscripted to say something on behalf of the Carolina Dreskin clan, and I really didn't think about this too far in advance. Matter of fact, I thought about this about 60 or 90 seconds ago as we're working through this. First off, I'd like to thank David for just a marvelous toast. Laura and Mark and Joel, you guys have summarized so many things. On my first recollection of Al, I guess I was 7 or 8 years old. When did you graduate college, Al? So I was 5 years old. And Al came all the way to South Carolina. I don't know what the heck you were doing, but you came to go traveling and visiting people. But Al has always been, as David outlined, a fixture in our lives, a friendly, fond person, opening the house as I came to California for whatever reasons, as my kids came to California for whatever reason. Al and Sara always opened up the house, were always helpful, and always there. And Al's just been a terrific role model. The one thing I will not do is I will not continue to see patients when I'm 90. And all the opportunities to come to the fine state of South Carolina, they were always there. They will continue to be there. They're going to be at a bar mitzvah of a great grandnephew. I'm losing track. Next weekend. And so this is Rick and Hetty's oldest grandchild. So just a lovely time, a lovely place, lovely to see everybody. And Al and Sara, thank you for this opportunity. Toast. Chaim. Well, Chaim. Hey, Master of Ceremonies.
The other way we had some more people.
Oh.
Let's get it. Yeah.
Careful.
Dad, I was kidding. I was kidding. It's your turn. It's your turn.
Okay, I want to thank you all for those kind words. That really means a lot to me. And let me give you a little bit of the origin of this. One of my nephews, several months ago, said to me, how old are you going to be? I said, 90. He says, of course you're planning a celebration. I said, we haven't. I haven't even thought about it because I don't get parties or anything. He says, well, you got to do it. So then we decided to do it. And where is he now? He's in Portugal. But again, let me give you the origin again.
He said Aaron.
Oh no, but Aaron's here, but he's not here. But Aaron is wonderful, really, believe me. In terms of birthdays, I'm a first generation in this country. So my parents came from Russia, Lithuania. Not only did they not do parties, they didn't even know when their birthday was or how old they were. So they came here, they didn't know any of this stuff. So they and their friends would never have a birthday party. And of course, those were my friends too. So there were no birthday parties. So of course we did that for our kids and grandkids. So here it is, finally I'm having a birthday party after 90 years. And I appreciate what Laura and my wonderful, wonderful wife Sara of almost 64 years have done. This means everything to me, and thank you all so much.
Now we have dinner.
And I did remember now. So what he used to tell us, and again, very important, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it. See, the world would be so much less complicated. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it. So keep it nice.
It's not hard to keep it nice when you talk about Sara now, but how do you follow something like that? How do you follow something like that? It's hard. But I'm not a Dreskin. I'm not an Eichel, and anybody whose name I'm leaving off, I'm sorry. I'm a Bass. And Sara is a Bass. And Beverly, wherever you are, we're the three cousins from the Bass family. And Al, it was a blessing when you came into Sara's life and she came into yours. It was a blessing when you came into my life as a cousin, as a very revered and wonderful cousin. And it's a blessing today that you are celebrating your 90th birthday. But the blessing for each of us here today is that you are in our lives. And you've made every moment in our lives a blessing. And so with that blessing, we wish you good health and happiness to 120 will come. Right?
Because every single one of you has made me happy and welcome. I'm married to Rick. Rick is Art's oldest son. Art was Al's older brother. And for 52 years, all of you have welcomed me and given me a family and a home. Thank you.
Hey everyone.
Grandpa, I'm so happy you had this party today. My grandpa's the most generous, kind person. He is, like, I love him so much. I'm so happy and lucky to have him. He's, again, as everyone said, he's at every event. He's extremely loyal. He's always happy to talk on the phone about everything. He has incredible advice. Him and my grandma and my other grandparents as well. But they're just the most generous people, and I just feel so lucky and grateful, and I love you so much.
Very touching, Marissa. So everyone's throwing out lessons, so I have two lessons that Grandpa taught me. Number one is live each day. So I remember last year on his 89th birthday, I called him and I said, Grandpa, it's your 89th birthday. This is probably pretty significant. What are you doing today? He said, oh, I went to work. I said, sounds like a good day. I was like, do you have dinner later? What are you doing with Grandma later? He says, oh, she made me some chicken tonight. I'm like, anything special? He said, no, same old. And he said, every day that I live normally is a good day. So ever since then, I was like, okay, that's wisdom right there, and I appreciate that. So that's lesson number one. Lesson number two is patience. So me and Ben, my close cousin, who just got engaged, so congrats, Ben. About 7 years ago, we started talking about stocks, we got into stocks, and Grandpa called us both up and said, I give you both $2,000 to put in any stock that you want, and I'll give you all the profits from it. So me and Ben at the time, we didn't tell Grandpa, but we had some money on the side, we were investing, on our own, but we didn't tell him that, we were like, oh, thank you for starting our investment account. So thank you, Grandpa, for that. And me and Ben would always text about investing back then, and I think we probably lost everything that we put in at the time. We would text about, oh, this biotech company's about to get a patent for this and that. We were trying to get rich quick. And Grandpa always said, take your time, patience is a virtue, patience will pay off. And the stocks that Grandpa put our money into 8 years ago have tripled by now. So it was a good lesson. It was like, oh, Grandpa's smarter than us. That was lesson number two. And lesson number three is you're never old until 5 years from the age you are now. That's what you always said. When you're 75, you're like, not old till you're 80. When you're 80, you're like, not old till I'm 85. So you have 5 years left, you're old, Grandpa. So enjoy each day until then. Love you, Grandpa. Appreciate you. Happy birthday.
Mark, where are you? The microphone.
Okay, anyone else like to speak? Okay, back to Grandma.
Sophie, you.
Thank you again for all of you being here. It's been such a joy to welcome you from all over. And we are going to have dinner, I think, is going to be served now. So please help. And then cake, yes. We do have a cake. We do have a cake. Not that many candles, but we do have a cake. Thank you again. We love you.
Just say a thank you.
Oh, wait a minute. We have one more.
Just one more, a quick one. I just wanted to, my name is Bronya Eichel. My husband is right there, Andy Eichel. And I just wanted to say a big thank you to the entire Dreskin family. I came from Poland to this country with my family when I was 13. We had no one. No one. It was just the four of us, my brother and I and my parents. And then when I married Andy, all the Dreskins came to my wedding, and I met them all on my wedding day, the first time. And it was amazing. And Sara and Albert were there with their children, all of them. They all came, and I have that picture. I look at it all the time. And I just wanted to say that it's been so wonderful to be part of such a large, beautiful, generous, amazing family that I never had before. So I wanted to say thank you, and it is great for my children that they have all these cousins, and my grandchildren have all the cousins. So thank you so much, Al and Sara. And then Al, you are always there for me. Anytime I needed anything, and Sylvia, your sister, gave me that advice. She said, I have called Al anytime I had any questions about anything, and I followed her advice. So thank you. Happy
birthday. I, met Mark at residency training and didn't know what I was getting into, just kind of took a leap of faith, but I'm so happy I did because I feel like you and Sara have been such great role models of a happy, healthy marriage, not without conflict, but with the ability to resolve conflict. And you and I first met when you came to the residency and gave a talk on some liver thing, and I can't remember now. And I remember you and I really connected, and we had a good exchange and learned a lot from you. And I so admire you for being able to continue teaching medicine, practicing medicine, and just being an exemplary person in everything you take on, and you've taught my kids and all the other young people here to persevere, to keep moving forward, solve problems, not to give up, and just kind of learn from your life. So honored to be part of this family, and love you, Al, and happy birthday.
Marriage. And when I say that, I have to agree with all the other nieces who came in. When you are welcomed by Al and Sara, so Tony is my husband, and his dad was Herman, who is the oldest of all the Dreskin brothers. And Herman was a more quiet man than Albert. And the difference, I want to say, when you come and meet them and you're newly married, they make you feel like you are the only one in the room, that you are the most special, that everything you do is special, and that gives you stories. So I heard so many wonderful stories about Tony and growing up and how wonderful. And it was from there, every major thing, and we live in Cleveland, that is not 5 minutes away. And they made sure that they stood at the bima for the bat mitzvahs and was there for all the important events. And that stays with you. And your children remember. And so Alina, who is here, remembers, and also had a very special trip on her own to spend time with them. And for those of you who said yes, Al and Sara will say, come, anybody, come, we want you, yes, come over. They make you feel like you are the only people around, and it is a gift that keeps on giving. So we love you, we appreciate you, and we are so grateful to be here with you. And many, many happy more birthdays. And where is it? And the best, she is the best. And they are the best role models of how to create a loving marriage, a loving family, and that is why we are here celebrating you. We love you.
India was the first trip, I think, that sort of, this is Diane, by the way, who is also part of the travel group. In India, we had an interesting time. It was one of Al and Sara's paid to take his movies. And then the best one, which is also in India, and maybe you can do some other ones you're thinking of, was as we were leaving Rantapur.
My friends who were Lakers fans, and I was a Clippers fan for no other reason than you told me to be a Clippers fan. I love you, Grandpa. Happy birthday.
Laura, you in?
I love the t-shirt.
Okay, well done. So special.
And you guys are special.
I know.
You're welcome.
Thank God.
She's part of the family.
Thank God. Thank God for stuff.
She's gonna be a Dreskin.
Or is she gonna be a Dreskin?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe not.
That's her choice.
It's her choice.
I know I don't need
When is the wedding?
Don't do it.
Well, I'll be able to come easily.
So easy.
Happy birthday. Not a big deal.
exciting.
No. Will you come visit?
Well, you know what? For Thanksgiving with her. That's nice. That's nice. That was an interesting part of the whole thing.
So I flew over yesterday. 2 hours to get out of the city. So I was getting jumper, and then reaching the bridge. So
Exactly.
This is from
Picked it out.
Oh,
Yeah.
really nice toast. But if you want, if it's too much, welcome.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
And I'm
Ellie.
Ellie.
Happy
birthday!
Happy. The yard is
I moved yesterday. Today.
Happy birthday, Al. Love you. From Josh and Sue and me in Virginia.
Hi, Al. Happy birthday. It's a pleasure to be here and congratulations.
So glad to be a part of your friends. That's really important. Happy birthday, Al. We're part of your parade, Al. Toast to you, Al.
Wishing you another 90 years.
yes,
You can do it.
He can do it. He can do it. You're part of. We are your fan club. Happy birthday, Al, and you can only have another 90 years if I do too.
Happy birthday, Al. It's a wonderful, wonderful party.
Happy birthday, Al. It's a pleasure to be here, and the food is great.
Albert, happy birthday, Al. And happy 90th, and we'll see you again on your 100th.
You're so fabulous. Thank you.
Hi, Al. Thanks for including us and your special guy. Happy birthday, Al. Hi. Hi, Al.
Happy birthday, Al. What? Happy birthday, Al. I'm very happy to be here. It's beautiful. Thank you.
Good dinner.
Okay.
One way.
I think, yeah.
I think. I don't know. I have like 3 or 4 Instagrams.
Yeah, are you ready?
Whenever.
My cake got dented. The order.
Oh. Is this your favorite?
Wait,
They're not going to stay lit.
They're not going to stay well.
Happy birthday
Wait,
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Al. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, you gotta blow out the candles.
You gotta blow them out. Blow them out. Woo! You're not doing good. There you go. Woo!
Come on. Grandkids help.
They're trick candles.
Try again. Sarah, you help.
Like this.
Sarah, I got him.
Sarah, get it. Help blow up.
Samantha, help them. They need your help.
Sammy, you need your help.
Sammy, help. Sammy, help. Experienced birthday kid. Come on, Sammy, help.
That's a no from Sammy. Gonna help. Help your dad. Help your dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Dad. Good job. Kids will do.
Girlfriend.
Oh, are you guys seeing?
Come on over, Mark. Okay.
This is a video. This is a video.
A video. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for the great pictures and everything you've done. Very much. You've been wonderful.
You love it.
You've been terrific.
It's so great to see you today. Appreciate. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, my favorite word is Sara.
Wow.